Hello and welcome to a video from Warwick and the Warwick Gaming Channel on YouTube and TikTok. This is the news everybody or most gamers from the PlayStation side didn't want to hear. In January 2028, Sony PlayStation is going to stop all production of physical game discs for their games, meaning if you want to buy a game, you have to buy it digitally only. And of course there's already petitions out already about this. Now there's a lot of people who want it to go digital and they're big fans of digital games, which is fair enough. Everybody's got their own preference, digital or physical. But the way I look at it is if you want to stop this, remember people, you're the boss. Sony is a corporate business, they're here to make money. If you say, right, I'm going to start buying physical discs only, eventually they're going to say, we're going to have to keep on with physical discs because this is where the market is. Remember people, you're the boss. These are businesses, same with Xbox, they're here to make money. But if you are not happy, vote with your wallet. If you want digital only, fine. I mean, my personal preference is I don't mind digital. I prefer both digital and physical. But there is a lot of people out there who actually like to collect games and keep them as collectors, on the shelf from all different generations. But to me, it's a thing that I don't personally want to happen, because if they're going to make consoles with no disc drives in them, I mean, you're not going to be able to play your Blu-ray films or your DVDs on it, or etc., etc. It happened the same with when they had DVDs and Blu-rays for rental. Then Netflix come along and everyone went to streaming, didn't they? And this is what Sony wants. They want everybody. See, the thing is, people, when you buy a physical disc and you buy the game on Blu-ray game, you can actually, once you finish with the game, you can either trade it in or sell the game and make some money back off the purchase you've actually laid out on. But with digital, it means that Sony or Microsoft keep the full money. They don't lose any money on any game because you can't sell it, you can't trade it. Now, Steam actually has got something. I mean, they've been digital for years, but they've got things where you can refund the game, digital purchases, etc. If it does come to this, I'm hoping that Sony do something like this. But as I said, people, if you want physical games to be kept going, you have to vote with your wallet. You're the boss. If you don't buy something, they'll have to rethink their plan. Now, as I say, I'm Warwick for the Warwick Gaming Channel. I'm actually on the side of the consumer, you. Right? If you want digital games, fine, buy digital games. But remember, you've got no physical presence of a game. If they decide to take away the license, they can. That's what happened with all that. If you was a movie collector with digital, they did it a few days ago, didn't they? I think it was over 500 films they've took off their store, so you can no longer watch them films even though you've purchased them. So I think it's a big blow for the consumer, and to me, remember, you have the power. You have the power. If you want physical discs to stay, vote with your wallet. Show these big corporations that you are not going to be dictated to. They want your money. If they're not going to give you the product you want, don't buy it. They'll soon come around. And not just talking about PlayStation. I think Microsoft and Xbox are doing the same. If you want physical discs, you're going to have to fight. And you're going to have to fight these big corporations yourself. So all I'm saying is Warwick and the Warwick Gaming Channel is for the consumer, for the gamer. You're the boss. You pay them the money. So if you want it, you want physical games to stay on PlayStation, you want to make sure consoles have a physical drive, you're going to have to fight for it. And this is the time, people, to fight for your games. Show these corporations you won't be pushed about. They want your money, and if they're going to get your money, they're going to have to earn it. So that's the little video. I hope you enjoyed this video about Sony beginning, or the ending of physical discs in January 2028, and I hope it doesn't happen. Remember, people, you have the power. You're the people spending the money. You can do it. Show Sony and other corporations you won't be pushed around. Buy physical discs. Don't buy digital, or just don't buy at all. Show them you won't be pushed around. And let's keep the gaming world happy. Let's keep the game collectors happy. And I'll see you all on the next video.